So this is a Bracco Engineering and Power CT8 power syringe, which I'll be filling just now. So here we go. We have the syringes. Start loading that one. So since we're doing both, I'm going to press dual initialize. That light should come on. That light didn't come on, which didn't take. Let's try it again. So that blue light comes on, so it will start going up. So the pistons will start going up. There you go. There, let's take these off. This is for the saline. And there are marks, so you'll know where to put each. This is the contrast. So this is for the contrast, rather. So they are marked. This side, you see, it's marked saline right there, and they tend to be color coded. Let's take these off. So this is our omnipaque. So the contrast goes on the contrast side, of course. Then for our saline, let's take this off. Then we are going to do what is called a dual fill. So we're going to press dual fill. So this screen comes up. It says contrast. We put in the contrast amount. We're just going to put a little bit over what's in the bottle, so that we can get as maximum out of the bottle as possible. Press continue, moves on to the saline. Again, both start filling up. Okay, that's done. Remove them. So, do you notice there one is short, one is longer, one is also bluish and one is not. So this tends to make sure that you do not mix them up. The blue tends to always mean it's for the saline. So it goes the saline side, and this goes to the contrast. So the blue goes to the saline side, and this clear one goes to the contrast side. In some instances, contrast will be shown up as green, but in most instances, they just put it like this, where blue means for the saline, and the clear one is contrast. Usually it's the shorter one of the connection that goes to the connection here. Okay, so we need to purge, make sure there's no air in the line. So we knock out the air bubbles. So here now we're gonna take this end off so we can purge. I usually just purge it into this container here that the syringes came out of. Just make life easier for me. Don't have to mess up anything else. Alright, so here we start. We look for the where it says purge here, and we're gonna press that. Glue comes on and it starts the purge. There we go. Just purge into the container. Alright, good. Now we're done. We're ready for the next patient. Let me cap this until we actually get to connect to the patient. So I'm gonna cap it back with this, okay? So there, I put it back on here, and it's ready for the next patient. I'm gonna put this part on. This helps to keep the contrast warm until so that it's warm for the next patient. This, you put this on, this comes off the contrast vial or bottle. It is basically just telling you that it is contrast. So this is the contrast vial which it came from. Just peel off one of these labels here and attach it to the contrast syringe. Okay, so that's it. That's how we do load up the contrast and the saline in the syringes in this power injector for the next patient. Okay? Alright. So at the end, when you're finished with the use of the syringes here, you need to break these off, right? Break these off. Break these off the top, break them off, right? You break them off like that, break them off on both sides. Break them off, take this off, and throw it away. You have to do this before you start to before you press replace the syringe, because If you do not, you press replace the syringe, you start replacing the syringe, you press dual for both. When it starts going down like this, it will pop and you will hear a big bang, because it's as if somebody banging on them. So you have to break them off, or you're gonna hear a big bang, pop, pop sound on each side. So you have to break that off before you start this part where you lower the pistons out of the syringes, right? So that's it. You take these out. And then you'll be ready for the next patient, ready for loading the next syringes in the injector for your next patient, okay?